Hello everyone, welcome back to the another episode of Thoughtful Education, an initiative, the Thoughts on Education by collegedunia.com. Thoughts on Education initiative is to enrich the user experience at collegedunia.com and try to bring a long gap between the vision of the management and the students. Today we have with us Mr. Ramdas Dolas, HoD at Women's College of Pharmacy. Welcome to the interview, sir.
Thank you, Rajat. I am Dr. Ramdas Dolas. I am working as an associate professor in Pravara Rural Education Society's College of Pharmacy for Women from last 13 years. Currently, I am working as an HoD in Pharmaceutics Department. I did my B.Pharm from Ahmednagar College. That is Padma Shri Dr. Vithalrao Vikhe Patil College of Pharmacy, Vihat Ghat, Ahmednagar. Later on, after qualifying GATE examination, I did my specialization in biopharmaceutics, which was the only college in the Asia at that time. That is, the college name was Government College of Pharmacy, Karad. And later on, I pursued my PhD in pharmaceutical sciences. And apart from this, I also have 2 years experience of clinical data management from multinational company Cognizant, where I used to work for clinical data management for clients such as GSK as well as for Pfizer.
Should we start with the interview, sir?
Sure, sir.
So, sir, my first question is, you have held key position at Education Institute throughout your professional career. What keeps you connected with the education sector and how has your experience been so far with the institute?
Rajat, I think that a real teacher is a person who always motivates the students. And in teaching faculty, we get the students which are coming from various backgrounds, mainly in the setups, such as we have the students which are coming from rural backgrounds as well as from various vernacular language. And it's a task where we can apply all the knowledge which we have gained as well as expertise and impart the knowledge to this youth which is coming nowadays. And here in Pravara Rural Education Society's College of Pharmacy, we are mainly focused on the overall holistic approach, where we look for the overall development of the students those are coming in the college. Now, to mention one thing, that out of the various staffs, we have near about 10 staff, those who are GATE as well as GPAT qualified, which not only give them the up-to-date knowledge which is required, the latest knowledge which is required. Apart from that, we also engage them in various curricular as well as extracurricular activity, so that we can prepare the student, a real pharmacist, which will be not only serving a particular local area, but also will be benefiting the overall healthcare needs of the society.
Sir, moving to the next question, being the HoD of Women's College of Pharmacy, what are your roles and responsibilities towards the student?
Being the HoD of this institute, we mainly focus on the teaching part, where we have certain things which we have totally developed for the students. We have one of the good practice that where we use the academic book. And being a HoD of a women's college, really, it's we can say a task which is maybe it is difficult for us to understand what is the actual problem when it comes for the students which are coming from the local background. And developing such a kind of student, it's an dream come true. Now we have some of the students, just I would like to quote an example that we had one of the students, that was Sunita Naule. She was coming from a rural background, and we are proud to have that she completed her B.Pharm from our college, and later on she qualified GPAT. Nowadays, firstly it was GPAT, GATE. Nowadays it is GPAT. And after calling GPAT, she qualified for NIPER, one of the prime institute in India, that is NIPER Mohali. And currently she is working in a multinational company and having a package of nearly 10 lakhs. So this is what it is there. Now, when it comes for the actual working as a HoD, here we focus mainly on the decentralization where we have various departments. So I look after pharmaceutics department, and we have regular meetings on which we discuss on the overall development of the student.
Right, sir. So, sir, my next question is, how does the curriculum of Women's College of Pharmacy ensure that the students are being prepared for the future?
See, apart from the curriculum which has been newly devised by the PCI, that is Pharmacy Council of India, where in the 8th semester they have a choice to select any two specialized subject which they like. Not only this, we also have included various value-added courses which will be helping them to be ready for the industry. We have started some value-added courses such as clinical practices, that is good clinical practices in which we give the overall information regarding clinical trials, how they are conducted. Not only this, some of the advanced analytical tools which we use, that is the techniques which we use where we use sophisticated instrument. This value-added courses has been imparted for the students. And one more thing, that is we were having 3 courses which were sanctioned by AICT, which was drug regulatory chemist, then marketing associate, as well as DRE associate, which were approved by the AICT, where we have conducted this special skills, the courses which was approved by the AICT. So this, apart from the regular curriculum, these are the things which we give to the students, which are value added for the students.
Right, sir. So, sir, how do you try to bring in practical approach towards subject and make it industry oriented?
So what we have done is that whatever the theoretical knowledge which they gain in their throughout graduation process, and if someone is wanting to pitch his idea and to move towards the entrepreneurship, so for that we have a drug innovation center in our college. I'm the person who's heading that. This is the one thing. Second thing, anyone who want to be prepared for the industry, any help which they need, be it from the be it related to the infrastructure, be it related to the databases which they require for doing the literature survey, that whole things we help. And we have sound people, the sound team in our COPC, which will be guiding such a kind of students if they have any problem. Now, one of the major problem which not only our college but the other colleges faces that is that when it comes to women, most of them, what happens after completion of their B.Pharm or after completion of their post-graduation, that is M.Pharm, they get married, they get shift, or they have to take a break for a certain reason. So for that, even if they need that something should be refreshed, so for that also, we mainly focus on the hands-on practices. Just to give an example again, I left this point when we were talking about the value-added courses, that we try to give hands-on exposure to all the students, even for our undergraduate students, as per their like. Now, suppose if they want to have a hands-on experience on the compression machine of tablet, we provide them. So this is mandatory for third year and final year to have it. But again, if due to some reason, if she is not able to attain this whole thing, we do it and we try to make her ready for the industry. And we have various MOUs with the nearby ecosystem which we have in the Sinnar, as well as in Nasik MIDC, as well as Ambad MIDC, where we have MOUs with that is with the various leading pharmaceutical industries. So anything which they required with respect to the industry, we try to impart them by arranging various expert talks from the people those are in the industry. Even we take the help of the alumni, those are placed in various good position, so that our students get the updated knowledge and we try to make them ready for the industry.
So, sir, now moving to the questions related to the institute part, that what would you like people to know about your institute that they may not know now?
Sir, our institute started in the year 2006, where we firstly were having only 10 students. Now, today on roll, including B Farm and M Farm, we have 300 plus students, where we not only cater the needs of B Farm students as well as we cater the needs of M Farm students, where we have two M Farm things. That is, we have two M Farm courses. One is Quality Assurance Technique, and second one is Pharmaceutics. And the latest feather which we have in our cap is that we are the only third college in Pune University to be accredited as NAC A grade in the first cycle.
Sir, what would you like people to know about your institute that they may not know now?
Sir, we started our institute in the year 2006, and currently we have two specializations such as Quality Assurance Technique and Pharmaceutics. Also, this year we have a plan for pharmacology specialization to come. And I would like to mention here that recently we have one of a great achievement that our college was accredited with NAC A grade. And I would like to mention over here, our college is the only third college in the University of Pune which has scored A grade in the first cycle. Apart from this, we are also ISO certified college. We conduct on regular basis the green audits. And I would like to mention, due to the solar energy and various innovative things which we have taken with respect to the sustainable energy, we have brought down near about 2000 carbon emission level to an lower, that is, we have brought down the emission level. And one, that is, we have a core team where the more than 50% of staff is GATE and GPAT qualified, and they have completed their UG or PG from the government colleges, which is one of the major pillar for our college. That is, we can say it is our strength. And the staff retention is also very high over here. And just like to give an example that I am working here since last 13 years. Even our principal ma'am, she is working from last 13 years over here. So the staff retention is also very good. So these were some of the points which I would like to focus. Apart from this, we have also taken some social initiatives where we have adopted a nearby village called as Mohu, where we go and visit the village on a regular basis. We make them aware on the importance of health and hygiene. We conduct the various camps such as detection of blood group, then HB detection, then diabetic detection. Even for our staff, we motivate them to have an social or corporate responsibilities, where we go and village various orphanages, and we try to. So in short, I can say that our institute is one of the best institute where you can have your woman child, which will be looking after the overall development of your girls.
So, sir, my next question is, what are some of the biggest challenges you see both for higher education in general and for Women's College of Pharmacy specifically?
See, now talking regarding the challenges, now the days has gone where it was the case where the women were not motivated for going for higher education and other things. Now we have various students which we have taught them not only at the graduate level as well as but for the postgraduate level. So the challenge which I think is within the student itself, that depending on the career which they want to make, in the area where they want to make their career, it depends that which type of specialization they are going to choose. Now here in India as well as in abroad, we have ample of opportunities where they can switch their disciplines, that is whether it is vertically or horizontally, and they can go. And the basic challenge is that I can say what happens is that after being mainly for women, the challenge which is that is after completion of B Farm, and if they want to study, but there are some problems which are coming from the family that no, First you get married, then you start then carry on your studies. So these are some of the challenges. But nowadays, frankly speaking, this is also seen only up to 5%. And we have certain examples where we have students, those who have completed B Farm as well as M Farm from our college itself. Some of the students, they have done very good. I will and I will say that now, as the education quality is growing day by day, we have seen women flourishing in all the departments, be it aerospace industry, be it pharma industry. In pharma industry, we have one of the major giants, that is, I can say she was one of the richest women in Asia. Her name is Dr. Kiran Muzumdar Shah, who is the head for Biocon. So this is one of the example. So higher education, frankly speaking, there is no challenge. So the challenges lies within the person itself. And when it comes to education related to infrastructure and other things, not only in Maharashtra but in India also, we have good prime institutes which offers higher education in pharmacy.
Sir, moving to the questions related to the extracurricular activities, do you have any extracurricular activities or any programs to increase the skills of the students and face them to the real world challenges?
Sir, due to last, we have an practice where every year our students participate in National Pharmacy Week. So this National Pharmacy Week is conducted by IPA, that is Indian Pharmaceutical Association, every year, where near about 40 plus colleges in and around Nasi, they participate over there. So where we have various activities such as cultural activities, then we have various techno events. For example, we have best paper publication and poster publication. Apart from that, even the sport activities are carried over there. So this is one thing. Apart from that, in our institute, we have a big indoor stadium where we have games such as badminton, basketball, volleyball, throw ball, and also we have a big area where we have an ample ground for games such as cricket and football. And when it comes to extracurricular activities, apart from this, we also encourage the students to participate in all the events, because winning and losing is a different thing. Participation is very important. So if you engage yourself in such kind of physical activities, which will not only enhance their physical strength, make them mentally prepared, but also the most important quality, that is to work as a team and how to cope up with the various situations. So we have a physical director in our campus which looks after this. Apart from that, we have a mentoring system in our college where if someone is very good in the sport and if she or he want to explore her talents, we try to help her in a proper way.
Sir, my last question is, any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students?
Sure, sir. The thing is that today's youth is having a huge potential. Now, in the modern era where we have things such as artificial intelligence, we have the newer technologies, which has created a very vast opportunities not only to the students but also for the other peoples also, where they have made the lives easier. Now you can take a simple example, the lifespan of the people in the India has been increased by 5 years. So this is possible due to the youth itself. And India is a country where we have the highest amount of youth, and it's in the hands of the youth that how you forecast yourself within you and your nearby society will not only lead to the development of the youth but also the development of the country. So my simple takeover message for the youth, for the today's youth, is that you people have the whole potential within you. Just explore it you will be benefited as well as society will be benefited. Yes,
Thank you so
Rajat.
much, sir. So this was an insightful session. So everyone, this was Mr. Ramdas Dolas, HoD at Women's College of Pharmacy, for the episode of Thoughtful Leaders. Thank you, sir, for giving us your time.
Thank you, Rajat Shukla, for your whole time, and I am thankful to your team for giving us this opportunity. Thank you.